Hey, what's up? I'm Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy, and you are watching the Kerrang podcast.
Here on Patrick Stump, Fall Out Boy. So how you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
You're here to save rock and roll.
Evidently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, I mean, the whole announcement came as a massive surprise to people. How hard was it to keep it all a secret?
It was pretty hard, but the thing was that we just had to, we didn't really know that we were going to do it. That we were just waiting for the music to speak to us in that way. And if it hadn't, we just wouldn't have done anything. We wouldn't have put it out. It would have been this thing that, disappeared, and 10 years later maybe we'd talk about it. It was kind of, because at that point, what do you say? You know? If it's not necessarily a done deal, then why would you say anything?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we were with it.
When did it feel like everything started to click like it used to?
Well, interesting. I think it clicked kind of. I'd say we probably started writing the songs that ended up being this record probably about a year and a half ago, but I don't think it really clicked until maybe 6 months ago that we were like, let's do this. Mm-hmm. And but you also said like it used to. I'm like, it's not like it used to be, because we're a little bit better. We're like, we like each other a little bit more, and we're having a little bit more fun this time.
So has this been the most fun album to make?
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Like without question, it's a.
Because people at Kerrang have heard it, and people will be able to hear it. Well, they may have listened to the stream. You'll be able to hear the fun coming out of the song.
Yeah, there's you can tell in a lot of it. I think that we enjoyed ourselves making it, which I think, I'm happy with that no matter what. I would say working with Elton John was one of the craziest things. He's just, he's a legend, but he also got the record so well. Mm-hmm. That kind of blew my mind, was that he was like totally with us with the vision of the record, and that was like, man, you can't ask for that. That's like crazy, It's one thing to have an amazing guest. It's another thing to have an amazing guest like understand you. It's like,
what was it like to was the times when you had to check yourself?
There were it was. I had to put myself in a weird state of mind, because I was there with.
Don't freak out at all.
Yeah. And make sure that that you let yourself do all the things that you want to do, that you're gonna say. Make sure that, because I don't know Elton very well, but he seems like the kind of guy who doesn't want you to just kiss his ass. Like if you want him to sing a certain way, like he wants to hear it. He wants to know what you're after. So right. I kind of had to allow myself. I had to kind of put myself in a headspace where I'd be like, Elton, actually, could we try that one more time? Whatever, to be able to even do that. And luckily I didn't have to very much, but and it was also of note that Peter Asher came and helped produce that vocal session. Peter Asher, for people that don't know, is a legendary British producer, and so that was also kind of it was crazy. It was just overwhelming to be like here I am with Elton friggin' John, and Peter friggin' Asher, and we're working on this record together, and and somehow I'm here as like an equal or something. It was like nuts.
The album's out next Monday.
Yeah,
properly in the shops and everything.
Crazy.
So, what's your 3 tips for saving rock and roll?
Okay, don't take yourself too seriously. Mm-hmm. Don't wear flip-flops. It's just usually a bad idea. Usually you get your feet stepped on at rock shows. Andy usually does, and it's always a mistake. I just don't know why people go for it. It looks stupid. No, I'm kidding. I was just thinking about because people always ask me what are tips for festivals, and I always see people in flip-flops missing toenails and shit. Oh. So anyway, it's kind of rock and roll. And then 3 would be imagine. Use your imagination. Dun, 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 dun.
That's beautiful hand gesture.
Yeah. I want there to be like a rainbow that follows my hand.
Well, I don't know. Look, just imagine. I have no skills to do that kind of thing. I'll just cut to a picture of a rainbow now.
I love it. Just still pictures of rainbow.
There you go. Well, best of luck with the album.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you back.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you hopefully sooner rather than later.
Sounds good.
Cool, man.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.